Yo, bees was good. Today we're gonna be reacting to Simps are kings. Women deserve to be worshipped, according to a cam girl. Neekolul by Abba and Preach. Let's see what these dudes talking about, bro.
Simping is king shit, okay? Listen, this is a safe space for all simps alike. And yeah, so don't you be here and you simp, okay? You do your thing. You do your thing. You already
The reason why she's saying that because she want them to continue paying for a light bill. That's why they gonna fall for that shit too.
know what was going. You do your thing. But when someone is talking about guys simping for a girl, I just don't understand what's wrong with like worshiping a girl.
There's hella things wrong with worshiping a girl. Worshiping anybody. The only thing you should be worshiping is God. That's it.
There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Girls deserve to be worshipped.
Nobody deserves to be worshipped.
All right. Not saying specifically me.
Of course you want to be worshipped. Why are you lying? You want them to keep paying you.
Okay? But girls should be worshipped. All right? It doesn't mean you're a simp.
Of course it means it's a simp. You put a woman that's lower than you. That's the definition of being a simp.
All right? Simping isn't bad. Simping is king shit.
this was this was this was the stuff I was talking about in my Day Quan video. Talking about simping is king shit. That is cap. Great cap.
Okay? You're a king if you're not afraid to simp.
What are we saying?
I think she gave me the corona. My head is hurting.
Well, she's a cam girl, so I'm sure she loves simping. Because the people who donate to cam girls are simps. What are your thoughts on simping and simping culture? Do you know what a simp is?
That's like a pimp without the P. Put the S in it, simp. And it becomes the opposite.
That's facts right there.
Okay. Explain.
Simping is just basically pandering.
Simp, a simple person lacking common sense, a fool, a simpleton, a man who foolishly overvalues a woman and puts her on a pedestal. I like that definition. So with that definition, what are your thoughts on simping culture? Guys who pay for cam girls, who pay for OnlyFans, who worship these women.
I don't care.
I don't really. Well, let's see what Preach talking about real quick.
It's a service for people. You know what I mean? You do it, I don't care. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to engage necessarily in doing that.
But you don't think the fact that as a culture, if a whole bunch of men are valuing women only for their looks specifically and then paying them for that, you don't think that is bad?
It's what the society is.
Right.
It's what it's been
Yeah, it is what it is. They could do what they want. I'm not gonna do that though.
happening.
Right.
And then there's that role. It happens. It's what it is.
I'm going to disagree with you.
Go ahead.
I think anybody who goes out there and basically says someone, you can't be wrong, you can't do wrong because you're good looking, or I'm going to worship you just because of that, none of that's good.
There's degrees to it.
Do you know what I mean? Like when guys simp,
yeah.
when guys simp, they will protect people who do terrible things. When guys simp, they will make excuses for people who do terrible things.
Yeah,
I'm like, how many times is a girl doesn't? And I see niggas simping for these broads.
And I was not really talking about that level, but I see what you're saying. I see where you're coming at.
Simps don't care what happened to them as long as they get to that box. They gonna be tolerant to any and every type of behavior.
The question was, what do you think about people that pay for cam girl? And that's what I was responding to.
Fair.
Okay, I don't care. You pay for cam girls. You do the thing, and you're like, oh yeah, this is form of simping. Do it. When it comes to the degree where you're only agreeing with that, I mean, I've seen women do it. I've seen men do it. I've seen people like some people can do no wrong because they're stars. They put them on a pedestal. Of course not. Right?
Everybody's human. It's just that some people got admirable talents. Excuse me. So there's nothing wrong with admiring someone's talents. When you go as far as being a fanboy of them, no. Just respect people for what they do and that's it. Move on. People just people at the end of the day.
Right? I don't agree with that. But sometimes I hear things like that, like, oh, he doesn't look like a Weinstein, or he doesn't look like a bad guy. I'm like, that's not how the world works. So when you base yourself on looks, yeah, That's different. This is where it becomes a problem. It's like, you know, that Disney complex? Well, it's not a Disney complex. That's not how we call it. But, you know, every bad person have, like, sharp pointing teeth and dark complexion. Oh, well, that's a bad guy. He didn't look like a bad guy. He don't look like that. That's how you get caught. Because you were basing yourself on the looks. Remember, that person did not do anything. I can't believe that person did that. Well, I can, because that person is a human.
Should women be worshipped?
What I learned later is when you make a website for your videos or for your work or whatever.
In general?
Take it however you want it.
No woman should be worshipped. Period. Only the Most High.
Nobody should be worshipped. Worship is a strong ass term to do with someone. Worship someone? My relationship with worshiping is with the church. I don't worship anyone.
Oh, if a girl told me she wanted to worship me, I'm like, ooh. I mean, maybe for a night. I'll baptize you with this, and then you could leave. Because you only get baptized once in your life. You're welcome. But after that, no, I don't want you to worship me. That's weird. People get baptized multiple times in their lives?
More than once.
Really?
Yeah, well, if you get baptized when you're Catholic and then you change religions, you got to get baptized when you're Protestant.
All right, well, that's a different priest. So you go and get baptized somebody else. That's not me. I work for one team, Team ABBA, okay? If you want to go somewhere else, you go. Listen, worship? I don't know about that, boo-boo. There is definitely a culture of untalented women who basically use their sex appeal online.
But of course, the e-girls, baby. They take advantage of simps every day.
In order to garner fans and garner money. Do I get mad about it? No. Do I think it's good? No. Do I think it should be allowed to remain? Yes. Because if guys want to be simps, they should be allowed to be simps. And you should be allowed to mock them.
That's facts right there, man.
Free society.
Yeah, fair.
But I'm not going to sit here and say simping is a good thing. It's a terrible thing. If I was raising a son and he was a simp, I would mock him. And I would say, that's trash. It's pathetic. Worshipping someone, putting them on a pedestal, immediately lowering yourself. Why would you do that? Why would you do that with anybody?
They do that just to get to the box. That's it.
Celebrities, YouTube cam girls, I don't get that. Guys who are throwing their money at these broads just because of the looks and it like makes them feel somehow like, to me it's just pathetic.
What's surprising to me is how much money is wasted on these people, man. Like, damn. You could put that bread to something useful, but nah.
It is. I hate the fact that these broads play video games as a means to appeal to the nerdy and like basically most desperate men amongst us.
They're really doing it because there's a need.
These girls know what's up, man. I don't fault them for that. They know what's up. They know how to get their bread. It's just that the dudes, they moving like simps. They can do what they want, but they always surprised when they don't get the girl. I don't know why.
Yeah.
They analyze what it is and like, okay, there's a need in there. I'm gonna fill the void.
I don't know. It's just,
I get it.
It's just men's desperation for like interaction with women. They get to the point where they're paying just to be there. Yeah. There's something gross about that. Simping makes you a king.
No, sir. Come on. Tapa Paula. Come.
No, sir. Not me.
You're just talking out of your ass now.
There's something funny about cam girls where they have their cleavage out, like just really popping. They're playing video games, and I'm just.
There's a reason for that. It works.
I never said this work. I didn't say that. A lot of things work.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they're right.
Yeah. Doesn't mean I'm gonna do it either.
Yeah.
We could do our videos in chess because that's what some of the ladies want. I want to do that. That's not me.
Yeah, I could definitely say some boy shit and get all the ladies on board with this.
But you rather hate on them.
Yeah. What if your daughter was doing that? Would it bother you?
If I had a daughter that's doing that, you abuse these niggas, man. That's it. Abuse them.
Man, that's a great question.
Because we believe in everyone's individual freedom, and I agree with that. Now it's someone close to you. Wouldn't you feel a sort of sense of
my girl
shame?
is simping or reaping the profits of?
Or reaping the profits of.
Now, my family are boss. You take the money, take all the money, B.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, the real answer is I don't know. It's like, someone was saying to me, like, would you let your daughter strip? I'm like, no. But you say you respect strippers. Yeah. There's some places and some things that I don't want my kids to be in.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I don't respect that. It's like going to the army. I respect soldiers, but I don't necessarily want my kids to go to the army and go off fighting a war that is not theirs. You know,
I don't respect cam girls, and I don't want my daughter.
You don't?
I don't respect cam girls. I'm sorry. Listen, get your money, do your thing. I'm not gonna go out of here with my way to hate. I'm not gonna do that.
Nah.
I'm not writing statuses. I'm not doing that. I'm not making a whole bunch. I'm not doing none of that. But if you ask me my honest opinion, no, I do think there's something dishonorable about it. Only because the clientele is gross and disruptive. Like, I'll give you an example. I know cam girls, and they tell me how disgusting some of the men are. Some of the stuff they have to go through, getting doxxed, having people and I'm just like, it's unfortunate that men have to be that gross. But you also go back there because of, it's like you're willing to leverage your potential security because of the fact that there's easy cash at hand.
Yeah, it's an even exchange. There's got to be some type of payoff for what you're getting.
Right? There's a payoff for everything.
That's what you're saying.
It's like being an artist. Freedom, you get to do all that. No financial security. So if shit goes south, you're not getting a whole bunch of benefits.
If shit goes south, you get a sunburn.
Same thing with this. It's like, you know what the clientele is. It's generally pretty nasty.
Fair.
So if you engage in them, like, why would you, like, if our YouTube fans were not becoming better or didn't learn anything from what we were doing, I wouldn't engage in this work. I think what you provide to the people and who your target audience is matters. It does say a lot about the work that you want to do.
Yeah, it does matter because you got to provide some type of substance to your audience.
Right? Yeah. But this is just ideas. I'm not ironclad in my opinion on this. I'm pretty flexible. I was just kind of thinking it through. But we want to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think about simping?
You're flexible?
On this topic?
Show them. that makes you a cam girl. And then just...
Okay. So, let us know what you guys think about flexibility. We want to hear your comments below. Peace. There's something gross about that.
And it puts people to school.
It puts people to school? What do you mean?
It pays people's bill. That's what I mean.
Oh, you're still going through that strip?
Yeah, of course. They getting that bread, they paying their bills, some light. You feel me?
Paying for college?
Not just strippers. Sugar babies, strippers. And it's a small...
Paying for college.
By the way, it's a small percentage.
Paying for college.
It's a small percentage of them paying for college and paying for actual...
Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Their insight about simps was pretty good. Learned a lot of different point of views. If you're a man watching this, don't simp. You're wasting your time with that shit. Alright, bees, I'm out. Peace.